Today we are in Millstone in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and we are going to walk through this Valleybrook floor plan by Pulte. Make sure you stick around to the end of this video because we are going to take a look at this balcony view that they have. This is the only balcony that is available with any of the floor plans by Pulte here at Millstone, and we're also going to get a quick peek of the local wildlife that may join you on occasion in your backyard in this home. Now, this home is located on a street that will eventually be extended as part of phase 2 by Pulte here, and actually right across the street here, this is the home that we toured the other day, and I also toured the home right next to that, both of which you can watch on this channel. Now, this Valleybrook in particular features elevation DSO8. It is one of 4 different options that they have available for the Valleybrook, and this is actually the only elevation of all the floor plans that Pulte has here at Millstone that features a balcony. Now, this home, as you saw a second ago, it is a 4-bed, 3.5 bath, and it is currently on the market for $724,990. Now, the base price for one of these, if you did want to have one of these built from scratch, is $666,990. So as you can see, once you start adding on lot premiums, design, and structural options, that price can go up quite a bit. Now, one of the different structural options that you can choose from, pretty standard with a lot of Pulte stuff, is this room right here. They've chosen to make this into a library. It can also be a flex room. Really, the only difference between that is that a flex room would not have these double French doors right here. This room can also be made into a guest bed, in which case there would be a closet and a single door coming into this room. And then this powder room that we're about to explore right here gets turned into a full bath as opposed to just being this half bath that we're looking at right now. Now, one thing I've been talking a lot about on this channel recently is multi-generational living, and if homes like this make sense, if you're going to have a grandparent or some other family member living in this home with you. Now, on Pulte's website, it says that there are between 4 to 6 bedrooms that you can possibly have put into a Valleybrook. Now, this home in particular has 4, but I'm actually here to tell you there is a way to get 7 bedrooms into the Valleybrook, and that is if you include the optional basement, you can have the 6 bedrooms and then also that guest suite up front as well for a total of 7. Now, there are some reasons why that still might not work for you, and we'll kind of talk about that a little bit later in the video when we start going through those upstairs bedrooms. But I want to focus, since we're right here right now, on this open concept area where you have the kitchen, dining, and that great room right here that we just saw. And this kitchen is the standard kitchen for the Valleybrook, so this is not the gourmet. But you do have a very nice, like a navy backsplash, as well as these beautiful granite tops right here that have some character to them. I really like that. It's always nice going into a new construction home and seeing something that is not just white. Now, the reason why they have everything white is so that, you know, in general with the walls and whatnot, you can paint them whatever you want, make it your own. But I like going into a new construction home and actually seeing something that is a different color, because there's so much white, especially even with the backsplashes. It's just nice to see something that's actually a little bit different for once. Now, stuff like that is also something where if you did have one of these built from scratch, you would be able to have that those options and whatnot as far as what you want that stuff to look like. And this kitchen in particular, like I said a second ago, this is the standard kitchen as opposed to the gourmet kitchen. So if it was a gourmet kitchen, you would have a separate, the oven would be separated from the stovetop right there, and the microwave would be connected with that oven as well. And also the kitchen island changes, so you sort of lose the option of having the stools at the kitchen island. I don't know why they do it like that. And maybe there's some way to have it, you know, continue to be that option with the stool availability there, but it's just not totally clear whether or not that's something that they allow. Plenty of counter space for here. This is an excellent entertaining spot, as you can see. Or, you know, if you are going to have 7 bedrooms in the home, you're going to having 8 people living in here. This is also a great spot to just entertain the family and whatnot. If you do have that many people living in the home, there's going to be multiple cars. There is no third car garage option. You can have an extension on to the garage, which we will look at in a minute here. But that is just something to keep in mind, that it's not necessarily going to be able to service 4 or 5 different cars very easily without having to shuffle who's in and out of the garage all the time. Excellent lighting fixtures, as you can see, and we are going to go out here into the backyard. They do have the covered porch on this Valleybrook in particular right here. You can also just sort of do away with that cover or also turn this into a sunroom. But hey, look at that. That's the local wildlife that we previewed in the beginning. If you live in Hendersonville, or if you've been to Hendersonville, you know we have a lot of deer around here. And in all honesty, sometimes it's a problem. So, people hit deer, right? Deer don't necessarily know not to run into the street. Always want to be careful, especially, I live over on the peninsulas in Hendersonville, and so we got a lot of them over here. But even in this, upper, sort of more northern part of Hendersonville, anytime you have a wooded area like this, you are going to have deer. You do want to make sure that there's not running in the street as you're going by. It's something to always keep in mind when you're out this way in Sumner County, and really just in the Nashville area in general. Now, I should take a second here and introduce myself. My name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. If you guys have an interest in the new construction process, I have a free downloadable PDF down below. It's the top link in the description, or you can scan this QR code right here to Nashville New Builds, 5 costly mistakes all buyers should avoid. Check it out right here. Now, continuing right along, if you were wondering where that pantry was, it is right around the corner here. Nice sized pantry right here, as you can see. A little out of the way for the rest of the kitchen. Usually you find them to be right in the middle of the kitchen. Not so here. But this is also basically the entrance from the garage, which we'll see in a second. And you do have a coat closet here. And no real mudroom bench or anything like that, but this is sort of a spot where you can do that business right there. Now here you do have unfinished garages. If you need somebody to take care of that for you, just let me know and I can get somebody. You do have a tankless water heater out here, as well as your foos box, which is pretty common. Now, like we said earlier, you can have the extension done on this garage, and it adds an extra 4 feet, but either way, it's only going to be 2 cars. So, if you're buying this home in particular, which is a 4-bed, depending on how many people are actually going to be driving, 2-car garage is probably sufficient. If you are going to be having, we're going to be doing that, sort of multi-generational living thing, maybe that's not enough for you. Really just going to kind of depend. Now, moving right along, we are going to go ahead and take a quick peek at this storage closet before we head upstairs. And this is located right underneath the stairwell right here. And Pulte is really good about sort of sneaking in little storage spots and closets and whatnot. This is a great spot to put the vacuum or whatever cleaning supplies you may need to maintain the downstairs. Now, before we head upstairs, I just want to preview a little bit about what's up there. So you do have all 4 bedrooms located upstairs, including the primary bed and bath. There are 2 other secondary bedrooms up there as well. So if you're one of those people that needs to have the primary on the first floor, then the Valleybrook is not going to be for you. I did just get a quick shot of the interesting handrail here that they have going up the stairs, just because I thought it was cool. But anyways, if you do need the primary bedroom to be on the first floor and you want to live in Millstone and you want Pulte construction, the Moore Park is going to be the floor plan that you want, because that's actually the only one of the 3 plans that they have that actually features a first floor primary bedroom and bath. The Eastfield, which is the other one that they have here, does have that primary bedroom on the second floor as well. Now that area right there that we just took a look at is the loft area. You do have your HVAC located up here in this utility closet right here. But this area right here with the loft area, this can be turned into an additional bedroom if you would like, which basically just turns this into a hallway right here. Now this bathroom right here, full bath as you can see, without that extra bedroom there, this becomes pretty much fully dedicated to the secondary bedroom that's located right next to it. And that secondary bedroom is the one that has the balcony in it. We will check that out a little bit later in the video. But just keeping in mind, we're talking about multi-generational living. Maybe this is the spot in this particular home where that grandparent or extra family member does live, however you guys want to do it, if that's satisfactory for them. It's not going to be an ensuite bathroom, but it sort of is what it is. Just going to depend on what people are okay with. Now, here we are in the primary bedroom, and this does come in at 14 feet by 19 feet 4 inches. Now, heading into the primary bathroom here, as you can see, there are dual vanities. This is a 5-fixture bathroom in this one in particular, but the Valleybrook does have a few different options that you can do with the bathrooms, including basically getting rid of that tub and having it just be an empty space, or you can also have a linen closet put in there. A couple different ways that you can do this bathroom. But right now, let's go ahead and take a look at this shower. Beautiful walk-in shower, as you can see. Nice tile work done in the shower, which does extend around that soaking tub that you have right next to it, as you can see there. And you also have a seat available to you here as well. Decent amount of natural light that comes in here, and what better way to relax at the end of the day than in a soaking tub like this one right here. Now, this primary bath also features the walk-in closet, which you will see here, and this is nice and sizable. It comes in at 12 feet by 9 feet 11 inches, so not bad. Plenty of hanger space here as well. I want to take a moment to just talk a little bit about the school system here in Millstone. This is zoned for station camp schools, elementary, middle, and high school. Very sought after school system, and it's actually located in Gallatin, just over the border with Hendersonville. But this is a very popular spot that people are often interested in sending their kids to. Also, being here in Sumner County, you have access to Merrill Hyde Magnet School, which is a K through 12 school located here in Hendersonville. It's one of the top rated schools in all of Tennessee. You do have to test to get into that school. They only take 40 students per class. Also, we have a number of private school options. There's Hendersonville Christian Academy. There's Pope John Paul II, which is an 8 through 12. We have a Montessori in Hendersonville, as well as several different homeschooling resources as well. Now, if you're not familiar with Millstone, there are a lot of great amenities available here as well. They have a really nice clubhouse, fitness center, and pool. I'm going to be actually doing a Millstone community tour. That's the next video that's coming out on this channel in a couple days here. So you can sort of get a good look at what's going on around Millstone. They have a nice walking trail, as well as underground utilities, a playground, pretty much everything that you could possibly want. Now, this is one of the secondary bedrooms on the second floor here, and this actually does a sort of Jack and Jill variation with one of the other secondary bedrooms, which you will see in a second. So as a result, this bathroom does have dual vanities in it, because you're going to have 2 kids, or maybe even 2 sets of kids, depending on how many you have in each room, that are going to be sharing this bathroom right here. That comes in handy when people are brushing their teeth in the morning and getting ready for school and all that kind of stuff. And it does have a separate water closet with the toilet, as well as one of the showers here. Now, obviously, this bathroom and these bedrooms have been designed so that you have, a kid in each one, and this is the bathroom that they both share. But if you wanted to get creative, if you did have grandma or grandpa or some family member living in the home with you as well, maybe one of these rooms becomes theirs, and then they have an ensuite bathroom. Because the thing is that the other bedrooms in the home, other than the primary, don't have that. Okay, there's really only one other bedroom in this home, but with those options that we talked about, all those extra bathrooms and bedrooms don't have a dedicated ensuite bathroom that connects to a bedroom, other than the one that we just saw, which is a Jack and Jill. So, if one of those became grandma and grandpa's room, then the other thing was an office or something like that, and then you put the kids in this room, they would have that bathroom right outside, but you're not going to have like the same level of privacy. Now, maybe that's not a big deal for them. It's always just going to kind of depend on who wants to do what, but just some ideas for the different possibilities that you could do. Now, this bedroom does feature the walk-in closet here, as you can see, and you get a nice view of the balcony out here. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and take a look at that balcony. Once again, this is the only floor plan and elevation by Pulte that they have here that does feature a balcony. So if this is like a must for you, then the Valleybrook Elevation DS08 is the one for you. Now, in the future here at Millstone, Shell Brothers is going to start building here as well. And so maybe that'll change. Maybe there will be some different options for balconies and whatnot. But as it stands right now, this is the only option you have. And you do have a very overcast day. It's just been overcast like day after day after day that I have filmed. But here you can at least get an idea of what your view is going to be like in this home right here. Once again, if you're interested, you can download my free PDF, Nashville New Builds, 5 Costly Mistakes All Buyers Should Avoid, right here with the QR code or down below in the top link in the description. My name is Darren A. Wilson. I'm a realtor here in the greater Nashville, Tennessee area. I love helping people out with the new construction process. If you have any questions, you can reach out to me right here. If you want to see more videos like this, including a home tour that I'm going to be doing of Millstone here in just a couple of days, please subscribe to the channel. I do a lot of home tours, I do community tours and things of that nature. Now, one thing I did mention earlier about this spot right here, you can have privacy doors put on that. That is a formal dining room right there. So that is an additional option that you can have added onto this home. If you guys want to watch another video, you can watch a home tour that I did of the home that we're actually going to see right now, right across the street there. That is a Moore Park floor plan by Pulte here at Millstone, obviously, in Hendersonville, Tennessee. Check that out. Let me know what you think. Have a great rest of your day, and thank you for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye now.